Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm great. What's your name?
My name is Leela Fry.
All right, Leela. Well, welcome to your first interview about stage crew.
Ooh, exciting.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions, all right? I just
Okay.
want to get to know you a little bit better and know what is stage crew.
Stage crew is working behind the scenes of a play or a musical, like costumes, lights, sound, let's see what else. Construction, painting, props. In sixth grade, I saw that we were doing a musical and I wanted to see how things work behind the scenes, so I joined costumes.
What role do you most enjoy backstage?
I really like costumes, but now I am transferring to do lights instead.
Why?
I really wanted to see how the lighting works because behind stage I can see like all the lights because they're in a row, and I wanted to see how they work, how you make the colors change, how they move in the spotlights.
How does working on stage crew help you build teamwork skills?
We have to rely on each other sometimes, and we have to make sure that we both, like my friend and I have we're working with quick changes, and we both have to rely on each other that we know when the quick changes are and that we'll be able to do it like that very fast.
What challenges have you encountered during production?
We were changing this girl into her costume for a Little Women. Her name is Jo, and her microphone came off right in the middle of her costume change, and we didn't have enough time to fix it, so she had to run back on stage with her microphone dangling on her back. That was pretty annoying, but we still got through it.
How did you solve that?
We when she came back off stage, we had our friend, my name, in sound, come over and make sure we taped the mic back on.
What is the most valuable skill you've learned in stage crew?
Leadership skills.
Okay, tell me about those.
So I help a lot with costumes, and my manager, I'm kind of her co-manager. I help oversee things, and I have to make sure that everything is perfect. And I've learned to help teach people how to make costumes, where they need to be, and how to get along with each other for teamwork.
How do you manage time between rehearsal, schoolwork, and personal life?
I have to take time for myself, make sure that I'm also doing okay, because it can be very stressful trying to manage rehearsals and schoolwork and home life, so I try to give myself alone time when I get home to just unwind a little bit.
In what ways do you think stage crew contributes to the success of a show?
It helps bring everything together because sure you have the actors acting on stage, but the costumes, the lights, and the props in the background really help portray where they are, who the characters are.
How do you handle pressure when cues or transitions don't go as planned?
I try to take a deep breath because it can be very stressful in the moment, trying to make sure that everything is perfect so the audience doesn't notice. So I just try to take a deep breath and tell myself it's going to be fine and try to fix it when they come back off stage.
Which production has taught you the most and what did you learn from it?
Um, Honestly, all of them, really. But I think the one that taught me a lot in particular was, like again, She Kills Monsters, having to get people back onto stage very quick, and have to cooperate with the actors, making sure that they're okay, that I'm like getting them back on stage in time, not that they're missing your cue.
Which superpower would you pick? Mind reading or being able to sleep anywhere at any time?
Probably mind reading. I want to know what people think about me.
Sounds right. What's the weirdest trend you secretly enjoy?
That's honestly for like fashion trends. I really like the emo, like that's coming back. I love the scene alt kind of style. It's really cool.
What advice would you give new students joining stage crew?
Try to be calm. Being under pressure can be really, really stressful, especially from other experiences, but make sure you're having fun. You're picking what you want to do, not what your friends want to do. If you're joining with friends that you know, choose what you think you're gonna enjoy.
How has working behind the scenes changed the way you view theater?
It has changed my view of theater because when I was younger, I used to think it was just all the actors, like the actors were the only important, but really it's both the actors and backstage because we also do a very important job.
Okay, what job is that?
To make sure that everything is fantastic, pretty much, that they're being portrayed correctly. Yeah, honestly, that they're just being portrayed correctly, that everything looks good, that it's correct with the time period, and that the actors look good.
Where do you see yourself applying your stage crew skills in the future?
Hopefully to a job. I want to work in theater when I get older, so I hope I can use these valuable skills and work in the theater arts when I get older.
What's the funniest thing parents think teenagers do?
That's a great question. I don't know, actually.
Well, you gotta answer it.
Honestly, I know that we are on our phones a lot and that we're just doom scrolling, but sometimes we do have important stuff, like talking to our friends or loved ones, or sometimes schoolwork.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Leela.
Thank you for having me.